full of liquor, then we die. In it, pull him to the side, let me slide. In it.
Hey guys, so I'll be talking about Aphmau some more. I want to talk about the latest video, Mermaid series video, and I also want to talk about some thoughts and theories about the other shows that she has under her umbrella. But the latest episode of Mermaid Tales, we finally figured out what the fuck happened with Aaron and what's going on. So they're on an island, but we still don't know where this island is or what universe it's in, but we do know they're on an island. We do know what the fuck happened on the island. Apparently, there's two girls on the island. We found out who the ghost was. The ghost was this girl whose mom killed her and her sister and possessed her sister's body to become more powerful. I think they were part of a cult. I'm so sure it was like a cult thing going on, and the mom wanted to become more powerful like that. And the ghost girl is like, I don't know what happened. My sister defended me, and then all of a sudden I was dead, and my sister was acting like our mom and sounded like our mom. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, yeah, your mom possessed your sister. That's no longer your sister. That's your mom in your sister's body. Don't think that's your sister at any point. We also figure out what the fuck was happening with the other mermaid girl in the latest mermaid girl we saw, not the previous one from episode 1. The mermaid girl we see right now was a siren, and in the previous mermaid series, I rewatched that to get a little more refreshed on like the whole lore of this world. But the mermaid we saw, she was a siren, and she immediately knew what the realm breaker was, but she called it something else, which was really weird. And she's like, my mom, this is my mom's. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And we see that she also got human legs from it, which was really jarring, because I thought only Aphmau could do that, but I guess not. But does this mean she's also like a character from another universe that would, like, is she also in other universes, you know? So, because I'm still thinking they're stealing legs from other versions of them from other universes. I'm so sure they steal their legs. But I also don't know if they're stealing legs. I'm sorry if you hear a lot of sound. Somebody's in my house is moving. But, yeah. Then we figure out what the fuck is happening with Aaron. Turns out the siren was singing a song that kept Aaron in a trance, and that was Aaron. I thought it was gonna be like another universe Aaron. A little sad it wasn't, because I felt like that would have been like a little more story development with it, but I guess not. But it was Aaron. He was just possessed by the siren song. Yeah. It was just really interesting to see that he got possessed by the siren song. But with that, we also have like the thought of Aphmau, because they wanted Aphmau for something, but they don't tell us exactly what they want Aphmau for. And I'm trying to think of what the fuck could you possibly need her for, you know? Because I don't know, because the episode came immediately out after my last video last week, so I'm guessing they are keeping the schedule of like every other week. But the video came out last week when I had just uploaded, so yeah. Don't mind me, I'm downloading the picture while I'm also talking, but okay, so we're gonna jump to talking about the other Aphmau universes and my thought processes with it. Cause I'm rewatching other stuff just to like keep my brain fresh for everything, cause I'm doing deep dives on characters and whatever the fuck. But I think I'm gonna do like some deep dives on characters for the next videos. I gotta just pick characters I want to do deep dives on for, but we'll see. But the thing with Aphmau, okay, we're skipping to Minecraft Diaries now because we're skipping to My Street. I'm sorry, my brain is frazzled. But we're skipping to My Street because Aphmau My Street, I thought about this as I was rewatching it. And clearly, there's a lot of stuff that happens that we never see that happen because they allude to stuff happening in high school. I did watch both high school series, but there's stuff that clearly happened in high school with Zane, because Caitlin is a blue-haired character. She has a problem with Zane specifically for Zane getting her brother Casey in trouble with some stuff, and I'm thinking, what the fuck does Zane do? And they like allude to him getting in trouble with the law at some point, and it's like, I can't imagine Zane doing that, like My Street Zane, I can't imagine him getting in trouble with the law, because once you see My Street Zane, because everything came in, it was Minecraft's Diaries, then My Street, then everything else came after. So like everything is being thrown in a little bit after the fact. So some stuff doesn't correlate as well as you think it would, but that's okay. You gotta kind of just fill in the gaps yourself. But my like thought process of like, oh, Zane got in trouble with the law, because like they allude to him getting it, like doing a lot of like nefarious shit in high school, to where like he was getting like suspended. There was like even like alluding to him almost being arrested for something, and it's like, what the fuck did he do to almost get arrested? What was Zane doing? I can't imagine My Street Zane doing that, because in My Street Season 1, Zane is very like an upstanding citizen. He has like several jobs doing like random shit. Like he's a security guard in one job, and he's like the like HOA manager or whatever the fuck in another job. And I'm like, what do you mean this man who is so straight-laced now did some like nefarious shit in high school? But like it's normally those types of dudes who go into like jobs of power like that. So yeah, I'm just like, that's so crazy. What did he do specifically? Because like at most we know the most bad thing we know he does in My Street is like he tries to steal Christmas, which like he was like the Grinch. And then like in high school, the worst thing he did was like vandalize the whole school cafeteria and tried to blame the Shadow Knights. And then he was like, fuck no, I did this shit. Also, I would really love if they brought cussing into all of Aphmau's stuff. I feel like it is amazing. Please give us cussing. But yeah, I'm just like, what do you mean he's done some nefarious shit? Because like if we're comparing My Street Zane to Minecraft Diaries Zane, Minecraft Diaries Zane is literally a war criminal. That man has murdered several villages. He has killed so many people in Minecraft Diaries. It is not funny. He has committed so many atrocities. He has burned down villages. I'm pretty sure he's kidnapped children. He's done so much shit just for the fuck of it. Just because people pissed him off, he was angry, he had a bad day, or he wanted power of like Irene, he just did this shit. So like the fact that like Zane in My Street was semi going towards that like same pipeline as Diary Zane, like clearly he wouldn't have been as bad, because Minecraft Diaries is like medieval times while My Street is like present day. And I don't think you could get away with murdering an entire city like Zane would have done in Diaries. So thank God My Street Zane went a different route. But like still, what the fuck was he doing? And they mention a lot that he did shit to Aphmau when we go to the college season. But I want to know, what did Zane do? And also, did his parents pay off the cops? Because I know Garte is fucking incredibly rich, but Sylvana is also like the thought of like Sylvana. She's like, my boys, and she's overprotective of Zane specifically. So I'm just like, what do you mean? So did Garte like buy them off? Speaking of Sylvana and Garte, we learn about Vlad being an affair baby in Minecraft Diaries. So I'm pretty sure that's the case in My Street too, because they're like half brother. And I'm like, who? So did Sylvana cheat? Not Sylvana. That's Aphmau's mom. Sorry, not Sylvana. Damn, I just lost her name. But did Garth's mom cheat? Garth and Zane and Vlad's mom cheat? I want to know, did this woman cheat in My Street? And when I was first like watching Aphmau when I was younger, I didn't assume that the mom cheated. I did not assume that she cheated, because I'm like, it'd be a lot harder for her to cheat, because she's also the queen of Ocassus in Minecraft Diaries. And so I would assume Garte cheated. Nope. She cheated. The mom cheated. And my thought is, I'm surprised Garte didn't kill. We're gonna switch between Minecraft Diaries and My Street. Because I'm gonna talk about Minecraft Diaries first, what I think happened. I think Garte either might have killed the man she cheated with, or like put him in a dungeon. Because I'm pretty sure she cheated, because in Minecraft Diaries, we know Garte is going fucking crazy. We never see Garte, but we do see the mom. I'm losing her name. One moment. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of the mom for the life of me. Her name is Ziana. I was getting it mixed up so fucking bad. I'm sorry. But Ziana, uh, did she cheat? I want to know what the fuck happened in Minecraft Diaries with her cheating. Did the man get murdered? Because I would have seen Garte doing it because he went crazy. So I would assume so. And he's also the reason Zane is also incredibly fucking crazy. But yeah, but when it comes to my street, what happened for her to cheat on Garte in my street? I get like he's also very like work prone, so that makes sense to why she cheated, because he is like very into his job, very like only thinking about work, and it's like shown that like most of his like time with his family was still doing phone calls, just like Aaron's father was. So I want to know, was that the reason that made her cheat? And what happened to Vlad's father? We clearly see Garte does see Vlad as his son, as one of his 3 sons. So what happened to Vlad's father, unless it's like a surrogate situation in my street? Because I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, she cheated. They jump to like she cheated when it comes to my street, but it could also be like a surrogate situation, like Garte couldn't have any more kids, so they had to do that specifically. And I also question it because Zane and Vlad are also in the same grade, so they had to be like really close. In I know it's possible for like a woman to be able to do that, for the kids to be in the same grade like that, but like it's really wild to me like that, because like for you to go from like having a baby with your husband to like immediately getting pregnant by somebody else is such a like wild jump. It does happen. I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but it's like a big leap, big jump, you know. But yeah, another thought is 1 second. Okay, another thought is like Travis. Okay, what the fuck is up with Travis? I don't think anybody fully talks about what mentally is wrong with Travis and his father. One, we never see Travis's mother. We know she dies very like a bit after Travis is like a teenager in Minecraft Diaries, but we don't know when she died in my street, you know. And when it comes to him being like with his father, it's like, yeah, I get it. His father in Minecraft Diaries, we know he's a demon. He is completely an absent father in Minecraft Diaries because he is a demon. That man wants nothing else but to take over the world. But in Minecraft, in my street, we clearly see Terry is like a caring father, and he's like, he loves his son and he's caring. He even sacrifices his son's life. Sorry for the spoiler, but he sacrifices his own life to save his son. And it's like, what was it like? Because they're like, Terry got, not Terry, but like the spirit, the demon lord got put into another realm. So does that mean Travis's dad disappeared at some point? Or was it just the spirit of the demon lord was cast out with Aphmau's dad and Caitlin's mom? I'm questioning that, because what the fuck do you mean? But like, did Travis have his dad? Was he living with family members, or was his mom still alive? Because we never see him mention his mother when it comes to my street. We only hear him mention Caitlin's mother, because everybody mentions Caitlin's mother, but they don't talk about like her in full. But like they mention her a few times about like how she did ditch her kids. Not to mention, we do know that Caitlin has several brothers. So what the fuck does that mean? Okay, because we know Caitlin has, in Minecraft Diaries, they say she has about 3 brothers, and I'm guessing that is the same case when it comes to my street. But we only hear talk about 1 brother in my street, and we never see any of her brothers in Minecraft Diaries. And we also never meet her father in Minecraft Diaries, but we do meet her father in my street. So does she have more brothers? Because we do know Caitlin is the only girl. So does that mean she has 2 older brothers and then her younger brother Casey? And but with that, the mom had to have disappeared like right after giving birth to Casey, because we do know Caitlin was about 2 or 3, like 2 or 4 when the experiment started happening. Her Aphmau, Travis, Aaron, and Gareth. And it's like, what is this? You know, it's just like the thought process of like, this bitch had more kids and then just fucking dipped on them. Unless there are several more little babies running around we don't ever get to meet. But they never mention the other brothers for real. but I do want to know what happened to them. But jumping to like the next thought process, 1 second. Okay, I want to talk about Dante. Dante is a blue-haired character. He's played by Caston. I'm jumping from like voice actors because like that's how I remember stuff. But Dante, he is a really interesting character to me because like he doesn't get much screen time when it comes to Minecraft Diaries or when it comes to My Street in general. Normally each character has like a variant when it comes to other series too. He does not. He has no other variants when it comes to any of the series that Aphmau has. Like he is not in Mermaids. He is not in like the anything. He's not in anything else, which is like so wild to me because you would assume he is a pivotal role. He's not, but you would think he is. I don't know because I think about it and I'm like, he's very not as needed as people would think he is. Like he's very much an antithesis in like season 1 of Minecraft Diaries. He's there, we meet him, then it's like time jump, and then in season 2 he's there, we meet him, we see he gets with Kawaii-chan. He also cheated maybe on like this other girl that like I can't remember her name right now, red-haired chick. There's a lot of red-haired chicks, but he has another kid. There's a whole thing with that, but I'm just like, isn't he a little more prominent? Because we also do know his older brother Gene, who is a Shadow Knight, who worked with Lawrence in the Hell Dimension, in the Nether, was like prominent. Because nobody fucking talks about how his brother kind of just fucking almost tried to fucking rape a girl. He fully tried to. He fully tried to like either rape a girl or like marry her. Like forcefully marry her by wiping her memory, because we learned Gene has like the power to do that in Minecraft Diaries. He has the power to like change your like memories and shit, and it's like, don't do that. He fully does that to the whole town of Phoenix Drop just to fuck with Dante more. He also erased everybody's memories in their hometown to forget all about him and Dante. So Dante was like 10, and his brother Gene, who was about, no, Dante had to be a little bit older. He had to be like 13, because Gene, I think, was 18 maybe when this all happened. And he was a child. He was a child. And Gene fully tried to rape a girl and like change her memories into marrying her forcefully just because he liked her. And he takes over and then wipes everyone's memories because he was gonna get executed. Because like he probably should be executed for like the like atrocities he's about to like commit. But no, he gets away by wasting everybody's memories while also erasing Dante from their memories. And Dante's story is so sad, but nobody talks about like how sad Dante's story is. A lot of the stories in Minecraft Diaries are so fucking heartbreaking, and nobody talks about it, and it's so sad when you think about how everyone's shit is. A lot of people deal with like really heartbreaking things. I also want to talk about Kawaii-chan from My Street, not Minecraft Diaries, My Street. My Street, Kawaii-chan is such like an interesting case because we learn her name is Nana, and we also never meet her family. We never meet her family. And the whole thing with her is like she has a whole litter of fucking siblings. I think she has about 13 siblings because her parents are like, they're cat people. They're cat people. And you know, cats have big litters. But I don't see that working with humans, but to each their own, I guess, because they're also Mifua, so like they're half cat, half human. But she has a big family. She has like a bunch of siblings, and they all look exactly alike. I think they all have either pink hair or black hair. It's either or. And she started changing up everything about herself to be the different sister, the be different, because every sister and brother had their own thing, and she wanted to be special. And it's like, damn, that's kind of sad. She changed everything about herself to be special because nothing in her family is special because everybody else is already doing this. Everybody else is already this. Everybody else is already that. And she's like, I had to make it my goal to be the nicest, the cutest, the best, to get away from what my siblings are. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But I get that. But it's just like, her story is so heartbreaking. But we also never learn anything about her like variant in Minecraft Diaries. So I wonder if that's the same case. But my next thought. Okay, this is my last thought when it comes to all of this. We're gonna be talking about Ian from My Street. We don't know much about Ian. I, for the longest time, thought him and Aphmau were siblings, so I thought they were going with like the incest route, and I was so fucking angry with it as like a child who was like, oh my gosh, a brother in love with his sister. Creepy, it's gross, it's weird. And then there were like talks about, several people came out who were like part of the Aphmau team were like, hey, no, they're not siblings. But it's like also the thought of like, if, because like I always thought it was like Aphmau's dad and Caitlyn's mom had Ian, but apparently no, Aphmau's dad is just a dick, and Caitlyn's mom cheated on her husband and then got pregnant by another man, and then Aphmau's dad like stood up as the father for this child for some fucking reason, even though he had his own child, and she had her own husband that she could have been like, hey honey, I cheated. He probably would have left her, because that Eric is a man who wouldn't stand for that. But like, bitch, you fully had this, you broke up a home, you broke up 2/3 marriages because you wanted to be a cheating ass whore. What the fuck? But there was also the concept of like, okay, he's not Aphmau's sibling, but he is most definitely Caitlyn's, like another brother of Caitlyn that Caitlyn has no idea about. But I also question if Ian exists in the Minecraft Diaries world. Is he in Minecraft Diaries? I have so many characters, I want to know if they're in the Minecraft Diaries world, because are they? But like, we'll never know. We'll never know. Well, we'll probably find out soon enough. But until then, like and subscribe, and I'll keep making Aphmau videos because I enjoy it, and many others. So, bye!